Ladies and gentlemen, we got ourselves a sticky situation here. So just 7 hours ago, when I was taking myself a little napsy because my back was hurting and I had to use Icy Hot, Nivdia decided to release the DLSS 5 official announcement trailer, which is basically AI filtering for video games. But the problem is the AI that filters over it doesn't really resemble the art style, and gamers are pissed. Now, AI filtering or AI shadering, whatever you want to call it, it's been around for a while. Hell, even like a year ago I was talking about it. Not only that, videos show me how good I've gotten with YouTube videos, especially being just relaxed on the mic, but not only that, but how right I was when it came to AI filtering, which, by the way, called it. I knew it was just a matter of time until Nvidia or some other company was going to try to make some kind of AI filtering around video games. It was only a matter of time. If Activision could generate Call of Duty Black Ops 8, they would. But let me go ahead and show you the clip of the DLSS 5 announcement trailer. Now, when you look at these photos side by side, it does look impressive. When it comes to buildings, signs, and just the whole environment, it looks perfect. It's pretty much as realistic as it's gonna get. The only real problem is Grace looks like one of those girls that scrolls through Instagram and sees women that are more prettier than her, and so she turned herself into a human filter. And honestly, I do think this goes against the actual character's design. She was kind of designed to be kind of this scared girl going into a burnt fucking hotel where there's a zombie in it, right? She's not shy, anxious, scared. She doesn't really show any of that in this picture, in my opinion. Now, when it comes to Leon's side, they actually didn't do him too dirty. I actually do like this one. This is probably the only picture out of all these that, they actually rendered it out correctly. This is how I imagine AI filtering being. No compromise to the art style, but it just makes the character look a little bit more realistic. To me, and this is just my opinion when it comes to Nvidia's DLSS 5, it looks a little just too perfect. It's like if you could make life perfect on a filter. And there's also one of these photos that you would think the added fidelity would make it way much better, but it actually made it way much worse. Now, I've never played Hogwarts Legacy, but I think the character, if I'm not mistaken, is supposed to be 15 years old, I think, or somewhere in the teenage. And I'm just gonna be honest with you, brother, that does not look like a 15-year-old. Not at all. This looks like a 21-year-old pretending to be 15. My thoughts of AI filtering a year ago was okay, you're gonna take the AI is gonna analyze the art style of the game, then it's gonna take what it knows about the real world or wherever, and then it's gonna plunk it on that. To me, Nvidia is basically saying that we don't really give a fuck about the art style, we just want to make it realistic, and that's it. And look, don't get me wrong, I was a huge sucker when it came to ray tracing. I was that little cuckling at the beginning, really wanting an RTX 2090, because the whole idea of being able to see my character in a reflection in real time in a video game made me almost want to shoot Klugu. And when I finally got my hands on an RTX 3090 and I played Cyberpunk with ray tracing or Minecraft with ray tracing, I was like, wow, this is cool, right? My FPS was tanking, but it was cool. Felt like I had a Lamborghini, and if I went maybe 1 mile in one direction, I would have already ran out of gas. My thoughts on this right now, whenever it does come out, or it's on the new graphics card, I feel like it's just going to be one of those things where it's going to be situational. There's probably going to be a game that's really good with AI filtering, and then you have that one that's just completely ass. And we haven't even talked about this picture right here where you can tell that the soccer ball is completely messed up. The guy looks emotionless, and there's these weird ghosting effects on the characters in the background. Now, is it going to get better over time? Yeah, it's going to get better better over time. Now, at some point, there's gonna be a DLSS 5.1. They're gonna probably fix most of these issues and it's going to improve. Whether you like it or not, this is gonna be the future of gaming, and at some point it will be the standard. Asmongold pretty much said it how it was, and I completely agree with him when he said it. This technology, or this DLSS 5, is kind of like a laser disc. It's not gonna resonate with the public, but at some point they're gonna get to the point where it's like Blu-ray and 4K. We are just kind of on the cusp of this technology. We've had the idea for a long time, but this is probably the only time where we've gotten to the point where we can do it. It's just, right now it kind of looks like shit, and it looks like one of those things every time when I buy a new game and it has this like AI filter gimmick, I'm gonna have to go into the settings and turn it off if it doesn't look like ass. And the way this looks like right now, and the like just general opinion on what people think about AI, then on top of that, the RAM and SSD apocalypse that's going on mainly because of AI data centers, I could see why people would look at this as a huge kick in the face by Nivdia. Like, how is having like AI filtering going to like boost the performance of my graphics card, or why is this going to make my graphics card even better? Or better yet, why am I going to spend $6,000 on the 6090 when the AI filtering looks like ass and it overrides the like actual art direction of that video game? To me, it's more of a tech demo than an actual feature, in my opinion. But the reality is, and I think the truth is, this is the future of gaming, whether you like it or not. And I do think the more this technology advances and it gets more well known and like developers start using this kind of technology, developers are going to get even more lazier. We've seen it with Unreal Engine 5. We're gonna see it with AI filtering. But I need to cut this video off short. It's already 2 o'clock in the morning. I have to be up at 4. And even though I did get some sleep, I'm probably gonna need more sleep so I can make through my 8-hour shift. Hopefully this is a little bit different than me just constantly talking about how good Resident Evil Requiem was. But tell me what you think. Like, comment, subscribe. Skilly bobbity boop. I'm out.